So this is game 13 of a match between Fairy Stockfish and Cyclone. From this game on, up to the end, game 24, Fairy Stockfish is red. So we see what is the repertoire of opening invented by Fairy Stockfish, which is an NNUE engine. So it's always improving. This version of Fairy Stockfish is from January 2023. The match was played with a time control of 10 minutes for the entire game and 15 seconds increment for each move. The entire match was played on this AMD Ryzen 5, which is a gaming desktop computer quite powerful for games because he has a very strong graphic card and 32 gigabytes of memory for RAM, which is a lot generally at this point in history, when I don't know, maybe tomorrow will be nothing. Good part of the games played by Cyclone were lost for time because when Cyclone has this kind of evaluation, which is kind of positive for himself, then at a certain point he starts to realize that the things are going negative, so they are going bad. And then at a certain point he still doesn't want to acknowledge that he's going to get checkmated in 12-14 moves, and so he starts to think, trying to find a solution that doesn't exist. That's the problem, the real problem. And so he lost for time most of the time. However, it was quite interesting to see all these matches, the different openings they used, and in which way they try to improve them. But of course, there is not only the opening. I think the interesting part of these games is the fact that one can see how strangely one of the two engines decide to give up material on one side for winning on the other side, that I don't think it's really something a human can calculate, while the engine does it only if it's sure that it will be an advantage. Otherwise, engines don't really give material for nothing. They are not like humans. And that's why we like to see these games. So this was game 13, the fourth game which Fairy Stockfish played as red against Cyclone, and Fairy Stockfish won.